1 a.m., eyes closed, I'm slowly falling to the music and the atmosphere. Now and then I feel lights fading softly all over me, and I remember last year when I was alone in my bed with all these thoughts in my head and living silently inside. It's so late in the night, my mind is drifting away. Then I dream about times I wished for a new, happier day. If a hand could reach out right now and save my life somehow, I'll face the sun again as soon as this dreary night ends. Don't wanna go down like this. My head's in a place that I don't miss. So ugly, so grumpy. Sleeping in the meantime, just stay comfy. Once everything's said and done, I know I'll be okay, I will overcome. I'm hoping I'm here. I remember last year when I was alone in my bed, unhappy thoughts in my head, and living silently inside. Just keeping all to myself. Wished I could be somewhere else. Back when I could only hide. It's so late in the night, my mind is drifting away. Then I dream about times I wished for a new, happier day. If a hand could reach out right now and save my life somehow, I'll face the sun again as soon as this dreary night ends. In the night, my mind is drifting away. Then I dream about times I wished for a new, happier day. If a hand could reach out right now and save my life somehow, I'll face the sun again as soon as this dreary night ends. I'll face the sun again as soon as this dreamy night ends.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and
Doesn't, right? Okay. Girls. It's time for some more Final Fantasy 2. But first I want to talk about what's going on. So I have installed... it was a whole thing I had to do, but I have connected my computer via wire to the internet. So, we shouldn't have internet problems anymore. And if we do, then I know the problem is my computer, not the internet. So, please do let me know if I have any stuttering or anything like that. Or it disconnects and stuff. Oh, and I got a name tag. I've had a name tag, I just hadn't set it up. Get my controller untangled. And the controller's not working. Neat. Final Fantasy Origins is not even accepting keyboard input. Neat. Yeah. They just wanted that alliteration. Is where the name came from. They wanted fantasy in the title so people would know that it's a fantasy game. And went with Final Fantasy just because of the because they wanted that double F. Final Fantasy II was created mostly in California by, I believe, an Iranian man and a Japanese team. It's a long story. What is this? Okay. Oh no. The controller isn't lighting up. Let's try unplugging and plugging it back in. Okay, now it's working. There we go. I just needed to turn it off and back on again, kind of. Alright. So, we're playing from the beginning. Again. Because this time, I'm doing HP grinding. Because if you get unlucky in the beginning, you just can't. You just can't. So, I'm adding HP grinding. Not grinding, not like grinding, like going out to have extra battles, but just I'm doing HP training for the battles that I come across naturally. Hi, Red. Red, let me know if we have any connection issues, because I have I have installed a wire to connect to my computer. I say installed because there's a wall in the way. Nope, we're new game, not load game. By the way, that was that audio stuttering was the game, not my internet. Oh, I died. Run's over. I guess, for those that don't know, I'm writing a walkthrough, a no grinding walkthrough for Final Fantasy II. So I'm trying to make a consistent step-by-step guide on how to beat the game without any extra battles. Just the battles that you come across as you are doing what you need to do. There's a lot of static. Okay. Are you perhaps referring to the air conditioner? Or is it like definitely like bad connection static? Because I can't do anything about the air conditioner. It was mic static. Is there mic? You say it's better. Or do you mean there is mic static, just not as much? Or are you saying it's gone? Almost none now. Oh no. Sounds like I need a new headset, but I don't have money. Yay. I do have some money. You can't hear it at the moment. Okay. Oh, I forgot to get Sin cigarettes. I hope they don't need cigarettes when they wake up. Oh well. We're here. So we're gonna keep going. Hi, Rudy. Okay, double check my walkthrough. Okay, grab the potion. I know what to do, but I always follow my walkthrough step by step because that's what I'm testing is my walkthrough. Okay. Move Maria to the front. Okay. Move Maria to the front. Oh, equip the potion to Maria. Is it actually Maria? I'm gonna say equip it to Furion because they need to get in the habit of using Furion for healing. Even though Furion's a little slower. Okay. Remove Furion's leather armor, Maria's bow and shirt. And Gus's axe and leather armor. Go to the weapon shop. Sell your equipment, buy 2 broadswords, equip them. Leave town. Okay. Yeah, removing shirts. So the reason we remove all the armor is because armor in this, because of the way the systems work out, armor's bad. What? That was weird. Oh, this is the armor shop. I went to the wrong store. Hydrate. Okay. Hold on, let me get some water. Actually, I haven't taken my meds yet. I'll take my meds with this water. That's how I'll hydrate. Okay. But yeah, so armor, including shirt. It's called shirt, so you think that I'm just taking off my clothes, but shirt is armor. It has defense and lowers evasion. So the upside of defense is that it reduces the amount of damage you take from a hit. The upside of evasion is that you're less likely to take a hit in the first place. So which one of those individually is better depends on the attack, right? Like if it's a bunch of little attacks, then evasion, accurate, low damage attacks, then then defense will nullify the entire attack. If it's a small number of low accuracy, high damage attacks, evasion is better, right? Because it makes the attacks miss you in the first place. But here's the problem. Reducing damage to 0 from an attack does not prevent the status effect from applying. So you still get poisoned or paralyzed or put to sleep or whatever. Which means that the person that's wearing armor is constantly having a status effect on them. Once you get like a quarter of the way into the game, like most enemies have a status effect that they apply. Which means you're spending all your resources just keeping them in good shape. Another thing, your evasion determines your turn order. The higher evasion you have, the earlier in the turn you go. So evasion's really important for that. Because if you, once you like kill the opponent, because you went first, they got one less turn. If that makes sense. So that's important. Especially since most of the time we're beating opponents in one turn. If we go first and beat the opponent in one turn, we take no damage. Another thing. Evasion is a trainable skill. Defense isn't. So when we get to sections where we need to be wearing armor, we can just slap armor on and it's just as effective as if we'd been wearing it the whole time. The same is not true for evasion. Evasion increases your chance to raise accuracy, and accuracy feeds into evasion. So it's a snowball effect. It's like it's a slow exponential growth, which means every point of evasion you have gives you a lot more evasion later in the game. Because every point of evasion makes it slightly more likely that you gain agility at the end of a battle. The faster characters get faster than the slower characters. If you equip someone with armor, they'll basically never gain agility the entire game. Also, Firian's agility determines whether you get a preemptive strike or the enemy strikes first. And when the enemy strikes first, you can just die later in the game. The enemy can just kill you in one turn. So you really need to not get ambushed. Okay, time to take my pills. Stop talking to take my pills. That was me moving the microphone. This is me opening my pack of crackers. Because pills always stick to my throat, so I need to swallow a cracker. And stretch. And voice training. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Ready to go. Walking out. What's our next task? Going to Gatria. Wait, why would I equip the potion if I don't use them in battle? I need to remove that line altogether. By the way, I use the shortest route to complete the story. To do everything I need to do, I use the shortest route to minimize battles. That way the person reading the guide, it's one of the ways I ensure that the person reading the guide has more resources than I do. Which means they'll be able to afford everything. We don't want preemptive strikes. We want enemies to hit us. We're trying to gain health here. So the way gaining HP works in this game is you compare your HP at the beginning of the battle to your HP at the end of the battle. And for each 1/8 of your max HP that you've lost in that battle, you have a higher chance to gain max HP. If you don't take at least 1/8 of your max HP in damage, you won't gain, you're guaranteed to not gain max HP. Okay, what are we doing in Gatria? Buy 2 bucklers and give them to Maria and Gus. Sell the potion if you don't have enough gil. Okay, on to Finn. Okay. Sorry, I was going over my notes for Finn. And editing them. Because I am not equipping people with potions anymore. Because I need them to lose health in battle. Which means I need to not heal them in battle. See, Gus took 5 damage. 5 is 11th of Gus's max HP, so it's not quite good enough. Gus would need to take 7 damage. In a single battle. Nice. See, these early HP increases are really important, especially for Maria. Maria has really low endurance, which seems to... I have no way to really confirm this, because I can't read the game's code. I don't know how to do that. But it seems like endurance, not only... one thing it definitely does is it determines how much HP you gain when you gain HP. But I also suspect that endurance factors into how likely you are to gain HP in the first place. Because Gus gains HP easily, and Maria rarely gains HP. And Maria has 5 endurance and Gus has 15. Finn is the hostile town. You can have encounters in here and you can't use the end, so it's basically not really a town. Mechanically. At least until later in the game. Sorry if you're looking to see the story of this game. Well, I've played this intro probably over 100 times at this point. So I don't need to read it. I know everything that they're saying. This guy is the prince, and he is dying. And he gave us his ring and told us to give it to... Or no, he didn't tell us to give it to Hilda. He told us to... Did he do anything? Or, like, did he tell us to do anything, or did he just give us the ring? All that waddling around and missing the doorways and stuff, I'm only doing in areas where I don't have encounters. Areas that I can get encounters, I walk carefully because I don't want to have extra resources compared to my reader. I'm gonna make an edit. Okay, in the altair section, if a character dies, go to the pointy roof building in a town to resurrect them. That's not how you spell resurrect. Is there two R's? Is there only one S? Yes. Okay. Let's double check that Galtrea has a chapel. Maps. Gatrea, it does have a sanctuary. Okay. There's just... You can't use the one in Finn. Okay, there is one in Altair. Okay, back to the Finn section. Okay. In Gatria, I'm supposed to save, use the inn, and buy a bow. Ooh, that's real low. Now, as long as we don't die, Maria's gonna gain HP. Probably. Actually, probably not. Maria's real bad about not gaining HP. Like I said, I think it's based on endurance. Yes! That first HP increase is so important. Because now that she's got a little more HP, she's more likely to survive. Even though she's less likely to take an 1/8 worth of damage until I get later, she's more likely to survive damage. The problem with gaining HP later in the game is that if you don't gain the HP early in the game, you're going to get killed in one hit a lot of the time. So those early HP gains are really important. To ensure that you can keep scaling your HP with the game naturally. Oops. Lag. And also me being bad at manual dexterity. Yep. Bought the bow with plenty money. Looking good. We don't need the bow yet, but if I buy the bow later, I'm gonna have to stop in a town that requires an extra step, which is Paloom. You need to go one more step out of the way to go to Paloom, then Gatreya, and I'm minimizing how many encounters I get, so I pick up the bow now. Going to Gatreya risks 0 extra encounters because you can get to Gatreya without taking any extra steps. You can't do the same for Paloom. I save every time I get to a new town. Every time I get to a town, or every time I'm about to leave the world map, I save. I tell people to do this in the guide as well. But the reason I save this often is to ensure that words. What was I talking about? Oh, is to ensure that if I make a change, I can go back and not have to do too much extra. Like, not have to do too much replaying. Unnecessary replaying. Okay. What do I have here? Save and use the N. Show Hilda the ring, then talk to her again to receive the mithril keyword. Then ask her about it. And then talk to Bindu. Okay. Now what? Move him to the rear, take all his stuff, give him a bow in his right hand. Okay. At the magic shop, sell the staff, copper plate, and magic conch by Cure and Ice. Fury and Cure, Maria Ice. Okay. Now that you have Cure, use it instead of potions. Use it after battle instead of potions when a character's HP gets to half. Oh. Above half. I need to be using potions when they get above half. Above half. Altair. I also need to make that. Okay. Good. Good. Just checking for consistency. I really want my guide to be super consistent. Now that you have Cure, use it after battle instead of potions when a character's HP gets a half. Use Fury and Cure unless he's out of MP, then switch to Mindu. We don't want to waste experience on a temporary character. Yup. Now that you have Ice, use it instead of attacking to train your magic. Use Mindu's life to bring back fallen characters. In battle. Preferably in battle. So they gain... Since they don't gain experience if they're dead. Shit, do I need to put that in there, or is that obvious? Whatever, I'm leaving it in. You can cross calm water with the canoe, make the long trip to Salamand. On the way, you might run into a queen bee. Once you clear the front so you can reach it, target it ASAP. Oh, okay. Take it out with Maria's ice. No, you won't have... You won't have the MP because we're doing the long trip. It can inflict poison, the permanent version of the venom you've been running into. If you get poisoned after battle, clear it with Mindu's Isuna. Okay. Onward to Salamand. Did I use the N? I did. So the issue with doing this HP training is that Furion won't be using Cure in battle, which means Furion won't gain max MP. I don't know how big of a problem this is. We're almost an hour into stream. How's my connection been? Is it working? Did I fix it? See, we could... Oh, it's actually 2 extra spaces to go to Paloom. But yeah, that would risk an additional encounter. So we don't do that. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to be using Maria's ice. It's fine. We will use up all of her MP by the time we get to Salamand, so I didn't mess up. Whenever there's at least 5 enemies, you attack the second row first, because only the front 2 rows can attack. So by clearing the second row first, you prevent the third row from attacking. Well, I guess it's a column. Ah, it's a column, not a row. Whatever. People know what I mean. From their perspective, it's a row. Okay, I'm starting to think I won't spend all of Maria's MP. Oh well. Wait. What do I do? Ooh. I have to restart. I have to reload. That's the first time I've ever gotten to Salamand without getting an MP boost. And it's the time that I forgot to cast ice every battle. So if the reader does the same thing, that's user error, and they're gonna have to just grind to make up for it. I need to run it again. And yeah.
Nerd.
Yeah. Was I too loud for your therapy? Okay.
Didn't even really hear you.
Huh?
Didn't even really hear you.
Okay. And this is how we do thorough testing. Something goes wrong, I ask, did I follow the guide properly? If not, I go back. If I did follow the guide properly, that means that that some of my readers are going to run into the same problem by bad luck, which means I need to change my strategy to account for that. But this was user error. I didn't follow the guide. Okay. Go to N. The end prices are interesting in this game. You are charged 1 gil for HP and NP your team needs to recover. So once you have cure, it is best to heal your party before you use the N. Show holder ring. Talk to Hilda again. Memorize Mithril. Ask about Mithril. Talk to Mindu. Move Mindu to the rear. Give Mindu bow. Take Mindu's stuff. Magic shop. Sell stuff. Buy ice and cure. Head out. Okay, there is an ad running, so I'm going to stretch my legs. Okay, we're back. Is anybody actively watching that can tell me if I've had connection issues? Because I asked earlier and nobody answered. Seems like answer is no. There it is. Maria's MP increased. Now she should have 10 MP. 11. Even better. It's because I got that magic increase first. Magic determines how much MP you gain when you gain MP. It also is one of the numbers that affects your magic defense. Nice. Antidotes are good. Nice, nice. I took an extra step. I'm not going back though, because I didn't get the encounter. Yeah, time to heal. And save. Okay, what are we doing here? Sell Furion's buckler and buy him a bronze shield. I need to link this conserving MP. Okay. On to Summit Falls. Wait. I didn't buy the bronze shield. And I've had a battle, so I need to go back. Wait, why am I showing some of this black border now? Is there a black border? No, I think I got it. The reason everybody uses the swords is because all the best endgame weapons are swords. You've got Masamune, which has the highest damage output. Excalibur, which has all... It has a bunch of elements, and it's strong against a bunch of enemy types. Which means that it gets... which means it effectively has 120 attack. The Masamune has 150. Masamune can also cast Haste 11, I think it is. Berserk 11, something like that. I forget what this... But it can... You can use it as an item in battle to cast a spell that makes everybody attack... Like, get more attacks. You can... and then there's 2 blood swords. Blood sword is 0 attack and 0 accuracy, but so it's entirely reliant on your character's stats and ability to attack and ability to wield a sword. But it drains 1/16 of their HP and gives it to you. So it's really good for high HP enemies. Yeah, so the Excalibur and Masamune will take out the low HP enemies, and the Blood Swords will take out the high HP enemies. Mendu is a temporary character. That's why we've got him using a bow and being in the back. Because, we need our party to be our main 3 that are going to stick around to be taking the damage so they gain stats. I'll be honest, since nobody is responding to me when I ask questions, I think I'm going to end stream because I'd like to lay down and rest a little. I've been having issues where I'm tired all the time lately. So I'm just gonna keep going until I get to Summit, which isn't too far away. Wait, I wasn't supposed to cast ice. Man, I am terrible at following the walkthrough when I'm streaming. It's because I'm talking while I'm playing. I'm gonna end stream here. Thanks everybody for watching. And,